Hi everyone, Bruno Recommends Records here again, and today I'm going to speak about the Vinyl Tag 2026 issue, if there's any. I was about to do a video related with the possible coming of a vinyl tag for 2026, and when I noticed, this was like few days ago, 2 days ago, something like that, I just found out that David Atkinson, which has his channel, uh, announced that he was going to do his take on the vinyl tag this year or 2026. And before I start recording the video I was supposed to, or I intended to do, I found out that, and this was on 13, and it was announced that he was going to put his vinyl tag on 14, which I think it was last Saturday. And in less than 24 hours, there's another channel called MiddleLifeCrisisRants from this Portuguese guy, just like me. I think he's living in US or Canada or something like that. I don't want to go wrong with it, but yeah, I think so. And he put out another vinyl tag in less than 24 hours. Then David, there's another vinyl tag that came out. So, and this one is called The Official Vinyl Tag. So, which is quite funny in a certain way. I'm doing this video because last year, before that, I don't know if people are aware of the vinyl tag. I think most of the vinyl community are aware of the vinyl tag. That is something that happened every single year and kind of unites all the channels, the big ones, the small ones in this thread. So it's like, that thing with Lord of the Rings, number one ring to rule them all. This is not like the thread to rule them all, but the thread to unite us all. It kind of became that. And I did the vinyl tag for quite a while now. I started doing because a friend of mine who has this channel, which he doesn't, the channel is stopped kind of for a few years now. I think he's more dedicated to printing t-shirts in the last years, so he stopped doing videos, unfortunately. And but he was quite active with his channel, and I started following. I started doing the vinyl tag because of him. And I started doing my first one was actually on Facebook because I was only active on Facebook. And then when I did my other channel, not this one, the other channel where I speak mainly in Portuguese, I start doing my vinyl tag every single year in there. So the vinyl tag started from Rob Walker. And Rob in 2023, he announced that he was going to stop doing the vinyl tag. So he left it open. And there's no one that is the chosen one to follow what he started. So, for example, I think because he created it, he could had spoken with some YouTubers that are his friends or something like that, and get into an agreement and said, if he said like, I'm going to stop doing the vinyl tag, but this person is going to start doing it for me, that would have been kind of less confusing since then. Because what happened last year was pretty vinyl guy, if I'm not wrong. His channel that I wasn't aware until you start doing the vinyl tag. He did the vinyl tag, but the vinyl tag usually comes out in January, and his was put out in November, which lots of people, me included in a certain sense, we didn't kind of agree because it was too early. Usually Rob would put the vinyl tag every 1st of January. and that was kind of a tradition that it's gone because he just stopped doing it, isn't it? So because the Pretty Vinyl Guy came forward, lots of people who were friends of Rob, including Rob himself, and this is not a critique, it's just like stating the facts of what happened, not judging anyone. He didn't agree with it, and he didn't like the approach of the 20 prompts or 20 questions that the vinyl tag has. He didn't like it, and there were like some live things happening between some channels that Rob and some of his friends, and criticizing the Pretty Vinyl Guy. So it kind of went into this kind of negative feeling about it, which it shouldn't be, because if Rob just gave it away, whoever comes first, the first to come is the first served, something like that. I think the expression is something like that. So this year I was expecting to do this video about the same subject before anyone put out a vinyl tag. So but I came a little bit too late. So there's already 2 vinyl tags out there. And where I want to go with this video is, instead of going towards that attitude of choosing and putting them like in a ring, who is the real official vinyl tag, whether it's in the title or not. Well, first of all, David, he said when he announced it and when he put the prompts out, he said that he doesn't mind that anyone comes forward with another vinyl tag. He's just putting out his vinyl tag. And he is really pleased to do that vinyl tag if someone comes with another vinyl tag. So that was really nice. And I don't think Joey from the other channel, I don't even think that he noticed that there was already a vinyl tag. So he came out with his vinyl tag. And these are 2 very different channels. Joey's channel is like more into punk rock, hardcore music, and he has this massive collection about it. And that's what he mostly speaks about it. And David is a kind of a different channel that goes towards a little bit more generic in terms of music genres, in terms of vinyl records, but very informative and very interesting. And I follow both channels for quite a while. Not with this channel, but with the other channel. Well, I restarted following them with this channel anyway. So my point of view is, before the vinyl community starts looking at this, like, because for example, if you are someone like me, who every single year about this time in January just search for vinyl tag and the year, you're gonna face these 2 tags, and some people are gonna get confused, and some people prefer to choose only one vinyl tag and go to the very first one who came out, which is an option. Okay, what I would advise was, well, check both videos, especially because Joey's video, he's giving away 5 tapes. He has this thing where he records some kind of compilations in a tape, old school way, with lots of singles or songs from his punk rock collection. So he's giving away 5 different compilations in a tape, which is really, really cool. And he put some like kind of work into it. In terms of both vinyl tags, from the prompts I read, and I mentioned this in a comment to David's video, that it was like the best 20 prompts I've seen in a long time for a vinyl tag. and it reveals that he put some thought on it. So they're pretty good in my opinion. Not as good as Joey, but Joey's approach is also very interesting, and you have like the kind of prize. I think he's giving it away in January. I'm not wrong, but I'll leave the links down below to both their channels and both their videos, so you can check it out for yourselves. And if you're not subscribed any of those channels, please go and subscribe them. It's always good. So I was saying, let's not go towards bumping like a vinyl tag against each other. But I would suggest as well, if you don't want to choose, if you want to choose one of them, it's fine. But why not to approach both of them and to just identify both vinyl tags? Because these guys, at the end of the day, had some, I'm going to say this literally, they had some balls on putting a vinyl tag out, because right now and since last year, it's kind of going towards something that might be something that will bring some negative aspect to yourself. So they had some balls, let's say like that, on putting out. So instead of criticizing, let's celebrate it, okay? And why not do both vinyl tags? Which I'm gonna try to do both vinyl tags. I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to do it, and I put some thought on how I'm gonna approach and answer the prompts or the questions. So I'm already thinking about both of them on how I'm gonna approach it. And they're both quite interesting, both in their very single way. So this year, instead of having the attitude that happened last year, especially, I don't know if Rob's gonna watch this video, and don't get me wrong, I like Rob's channel and I follow Rob's channel for quite a while. I just didn't like that attitude of, oh, I don't like it. He put it out and then he said, but I don't like how it was approached. Well, you just gave it away, so that's it, okay? Just accept it, whether you like it or not. You have two solutions. You participate on it or you don't. So that's my suggestion for this year. Let's embrace these two vinyl tags from these two channels. But I would also want to suggest, let's not go towards an attitude that's a little bit not started last year. It started like a few years. That is going to exist lots of different takes on the vinyl tag, because the vinyl tag was something unique that united us, okay? And I think the name is vinyl tag, but you can go along with CDs, with tapes, or with whatever you have in terms of physical format in your collection. I don't think there's a need for CD vinyl tag, for example. But if people want to do it, why not? You know, like I'm doing this video. No, I don't ask permission to do this video, so I don't think anyone has to ask permission to do whatever they want with their YouTube channel. But I think it would be good this year that no one started like the jazz vinyl tag, the Beatles vinyl tag, the hardcore vinyl tag, the heavy metal vinyl tag. God damn, guys, just the beauty of the vinyl tag is to put out what you have. So people who have more metal things in their collection, they will come with more metal things. People who have more prog rock will come with prog rock, grunge will come with grunge, commercial music will come with commercial music. It doesn't matter, okay? That's the beauty of it. The beauty is to people check how everyone approached according to their own taste in music and their own collection. That's the beauty of it. So if you go towards like, once again, I'm not saying not to do it. Everybody is free to do whatever they want, but it would be cool if that thing would stop, or someone comes out like thinking, oh, if these two guys already came with the final tag, I'm gonna come with my final tag. Okay, let's try to avoid that, because I don't think these two channels were like aware of their similar intentions, and you have like a day between both videos, uh, which I think it's quite innocent, honestly. So let's keep things. Let's try to keep things towards these two guys who just came out with a vinyl tag, each one of them. Let's try to approach them and let's have fun and let's become a united community, because that's how the vinyl community should be, you know? Everybody has their own opinions about everything. I did it. I did a rant video about the Beatles anthology quite recently, and yeah, I got some negativity towards it, and I wasn't expecting it because it was an opinion video. But let's try to, instead of like starting to go divisive and more divisive, like let's do a vinyl tag from a single genre, let's do a vinyl tag about a single band, let's do a vinyl tag about exclusively this or that. Let's try to come along together, embrace these two vinyl tags, have some fun. If you want to choose one of them, choose one of them. But let's have some fun and let's try to keep it within, okay? And not to grab, and also not to grab these two content creators and put them against each other, okay? So my thumbnail is kind of a clickbait and my title is kind of a clickbait because the video is totally about what it suggests. But like I said in the beginning, the title of this video and the thumbnail of this video is more a critique of what happened in the past, and like suggesting not to happen again, okay? And actually I had some fun doing it, let's say it, okay? I spent a couple of hours doing the thumbnail and thinking about the title and how to approach this. So I hope none of the creators, both David and Joey, if you guys are watching this, please don't take this video wrong. The idea is to support you more than criticize you. So I hope you guys don't mind with the thumbnail and with the title, okay? So that's it for today. I would love to see some comments and some, constructive comments instead of just going towards opinions of not agreeing or anything like that. But if you want to do it as well and just say, nice video, I didn't disagree with this video, as long as you don't go like some guy in my Beatles video came out and said, oh, fuck off, or something like that. And I just deleted the comment. And that's what I will do if it happens again, okay? So peace and love for me, because I'm a really, I just kind of tend to speak passionately about this thing related with music. And I think that's the whole point of the vinyl tag is to make us come together, because at the end of the day, besides everything that we have as differences in terms of musical taste and in terms of how we approach our channels or whatever, we all have this thing, the same love and passion for music and for collecting, whether it's on CD, vinyl, tape, whatever, okay? So this is my suggestion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I stopped asking for subscribers, and so then leaving thumbs up. Do whatever you want, okay? Be free, but try to be nice with each other as well. That would be really, really good. Okay? That's it for today. See ya.